after the reveal of Fordow nuclear facility in 2009. Tensions around Iran's intentions quickly escalated. This leads us to our second chapter. The rivals. By 2010, the nuclear dispute was no longer about inspectors or reporting errors. It entered a completely new phase of shadow war. An attack not through missiles, but through cyber weapons. A highly sophisticated computer malware attack, known as Stuxnet, attacked Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. It silently targeted control systems, causing centrifuge machines to spin out of control while giving normal readings to operators. Due to this attack, hundreds of centrifuge equipment required for nuclear activity was damaged and taken offline during that period. For the first time in history, a cyber attack caused physical damage to a nuclear program. No country formally claimed responsibility, but the signal was clear that the nuclear conflict had moved beyond diplomacy. Moving on to 2011 and 12, while the shadow wars continued behind the scenes, economic warfare became direct. The United Nations continued sanctions on Iran, but devastating blows came from USA and European Union. They targeted Iran's oil exports and disconnected it from the global SWIFT banking system. This led to Iran's oil exports falling by 60% from around 2.5 million barrels a day to nearly 1 million. Also, the Iranian currency, rial, lost more than half its value, and inflation surged above 40%. In spite of severe economic problems, Iran continued its nuclear activity. By 2012, Iran's nuclear inventory more than doubled compared to what it was in 2009. Nearly 19,000 centrifuges were installed, of which 10,000 were already operational. And uranium reserves were at whopping 8,000 kilograms, of which 200 kilograms was enriched to 20% threshold limit. This alarmed the policy makers, because once uranium reaches 20% enrichment, the breakout time required to produce nuclear weapons becomes significantly shorter. If you are someone new to nuclear terminology or enrichment process, please refer to the YouTube short attached in pinned comment or description, where I have explained this in detail. And also, while you're here, a like or sub to the channel would be amazing. Thanks, and back to the video. Both sides understood something dangerous was happening. For Iran, the sanction pressure was crippling its economy, and for others, nuclear expansion was accelerating at alarming pace. This led to start of secret discussions in Oman between USA and Iran. Luckily, in 2013, Iran elected Hassan Rouhani, a president who campaigned on economic recovery and diplomacy. He accelerated negotiations, and an interim deal called Joint Plan of Action was agreed. As part of this temporary agreement, Iran halted nuclear enrichment at 5% and diluted its existing enriched stockpile. In return, some limited sanctions relief was given. It wasn't perfect, but still, progress was in the right direction. Then, in July 2015, after nearly 2 years of intense negotiations involving 6 countries, the US, UK, France, Germany, Russia, and China, the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, known as JCPOA, was signed. Under this deal, Iran agreed to reduce centrifuge count to 6,000 units, enrichment limit to 3.67%, uranium reserves to just 300 kilograms. They also agreed to redesign Arik nuclear reactor and allow IAEA's enhanced monitoring. In return, sanctions were lifted, oil exports were allowed, and frozen assets were released. For the first time in over a decade, the nuclear crisis appeared to have stabilized. By 2016, Iran's oil exports rebounded. GDP was back on track. IAEA reports continued confirming Iranian adherence to the deal. Technically, the deal was functioning as designed. But in 2017, a new US President, Donald J. Trump, entered office. During his campaign, he had called JCPOA agreement as the worst deal ever negotiated, and criticized that the deal was not comprehensive and had many loopholes. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, Iran was increasing its ballistic missiles capacity and foothold in Syria. Regional tensions were escalating between Israel and Iran's proxies. The real shocking news came in 2018, when President Donald Trump announced the withdrawal of the United States from the JCPOA deal and reinstated the sanction on Iran under the maximum pressure campaign. If you are wondering why US withdrew from the deal, or what followed next, stay tuned for the final chapter of this conflict. Chapter 3: The Reactions.